Martin Rowe with EE World. We are at OFC 2024 in San Diego. This is the EXFO booth, and EXFO has quite a bit of optical and electrical test equipment for the communications industry. And we're just going to focus on one particular tester right here. So Jean-Marie is going to tell us about what this tester does, and we're looking at a optical module. So why don't you tell us about what this tester does and who would use it?
Correct. So when we start designing a transceiver, right, the first layer that you are going to look at is the physical layer. So we're proud here to show our first physical BERT tester, but we're also with capability to do traffic generation. But this is unique.
Okay.
Most of the BERT, most of the time, will generate on-frame traffic.
Right.
But then at one point, the transceiver is designed to transport Ethernet, right?
That's true.
So this unique tester here allows you to do the physical part, the on-frame, and then once your transceiver is ready for the next level of layer, then you move to the layer 2, and we have the capability to generate here Ethernet traffic up to layer 2.
Okay, so what we can do is this device can generate. Well, it looks like you've got lots of optics coming in here.
Well, yes. So
and probably electrical too. Is that correct?
Correct. And most of them are electrical.
Yep.
So this is feeding all the electrical lines from the connector of the transceiver.
Okay.
And then in this line, you also have the electrical, but you also have the protocol that's sent to the transceiver. And the transceiver is waiting for Ethernet traffic, so that's why we're providing it to him. And then in this case, it's in a loopback connection to our another tester, which is also for protocol. This one on top of layer 2 could do layer 3 and layer 4. So we are able here to validate. If we look at the traffic, you will see the traffic is sent here, exactly. Traffic is sent at 100% and received at 100%. So there is actually a link in between the two, showing the capability of sending internet traffic here, going to this entire network, the physical testing, and then back to the transceiver.
Now, what kind of data rates are you running here?
Yes, good question, Martin. This is actually running at 800 gig.
So 800
we know,
gig.
yes.
Okay.
So we know the market is definitely evolving to 800 gig, and we actually are showing you here an 800 gig Ethernet traffic link.
So you've got transmitters and receivers on this tester.
Exactly.
And you've got 8 lines, 16 lines.
Correct, as these are differential lines, yeah, so you do have your TX side here and your RX side here. So the traffic is transmitted here, goes through the connector of the transceivers. Then the transceiver has the capability to go from electrical to optical. This is sent to our optical protocol tester at the far end. Same thing is done on the other side. So we do have a similar 800 gig transceiver here, which will send it optically back here, coming back to the receiver side of our tester here. And then, of course, this one understands Ethernet. Then you can see the Ethernet traffic. But there is a lot to this BERT here. It's not only sending traffic. There's also a lot of challenges at 800 gig. Okay? We know that the prefect could be one of the key points, right? So everybody's looking to have at least a good prefect of 10 to the minus 10, 10 to the minus 11, because reference are coming higher and higher. So here you have the capability to see exactly what's the transmitted traffic and the prefect value for each of the channels.
Now, what is the graph showing?
Correct. So the graph is showing you here the equalization factor on the electrical side.
I see.
So, of course, to have the quality of signal, you have to tune it. You have to improve the quality of it. And this is using, in this case, what we're using is the pre-emphasis, where we do add more energy at the transmitter side to make sure that if there's anything wrong in the link,
compensate for losses in the link.
There we go. Correct. So this spike here is showing the emphasis that we're adding on the TX side and what's expected on the receive side. So, of course, we do offer all these testing capabilities on this electrical board.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jean-Marie.